Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. You've heard that old saying, you get what you pay for, kind of a snobbish remark. Well, out west we kind of reverse it here a little bit, especially amongst horsemen. We say we pay for what we get, because we all know that a $12,000 colt can buck you off just as good as a $600 colt, and you've got to pay your time, put in your time and work for it. Now the reason I say that is because my wife bought me a brand new scope for Christmas. It is a Chinese version, a WestHunter 6x24x50 first focal plane scope, and I'm out here sighting it in. So let's see if what we pay for is what we get, and let's hope that what we get is good enough. Okay, 100 yards, here we go. Be back in a minute. Okay, we're set up at 100 yards. Now, high value, high dollar has absolutely no appeal to me. A dollar is hard earned, and out here we kind of want to work with what we get, try to make the best of it. I'm not a competition shooter, so no money's on the line. I'm primarily a hunter, and for me a scope is to give me a better target window and be able to hit what I'm aiming out to a maximum of 400 to 500 yards. So my wife bought this scope for me because I happened to be looking it up and kind of left it in my cart on an eBay type of situation because I wanted to do some research on it. And she saw it in the cart, she bought it, figured that that's what I wanted for Christmas. Well, we're gonna pay for what we work for. So here we go, 100 yards. I've already fired 2 shots at 25 yards to zero it. Let's see how she does at 100 yards. It's got a really nice kind of that it's a first focal plane. I've got it on 12 power right now at 100 yards out of 24. It's got that kind of Christmas tree reticle. It is a mil-dot scope. So let's go ahead and see now. I'm going to be shooting the lower target on the right. Anybody see where that went? The bullets that I'm shooting are those 90 grain TNT Sierras that I worked up in a couple videos ago. The rifle that I'm shooting is my 20-inch BCA upper 6.5. It's not my most accurate rifle. But I already have another scope on my 24-inch, so let's go ahead and see how this does. That looks like a pretty good shot. Let's see if it groups. Nope. Well, I got 2 shots in the black. Let's just kind of continue on and see where this cold will drag you. Maybe the first ride will kind of go easy, and maybe the second ride might go easier, or might send you on a trip to the ice bag and getting the work over. All right, let's go the upper left. like a dead bullseye to me at 100 yards. Well, that's about as good as this rifle shoots, folks. It's never been it's been right around an MOA or a little bit larger. But I've taken 3 pretty good bucks with this, all within 200 yards, so it is a dependable rifle. Alright, so you saw that. Alright, so now let's see what happens with the 120 grain gold dot now. Like I said, the ones that I was shooting were the 90 grain, so the point of impact, there ought to be a point of impact shift, but let's see how much of one, and then I'll write it on my ammo box here of any type of scope adjustment that I need to make for that. Alright, so it'll be the upper target on the right. Well, it's a pretty good little group with the gold dot. Well, let's go take a look at that target. High value, high dollar. I don't need it. I know she didn't pay very much for the scope, probably around $130. I mounted it. Looks like it works pretty good to me, but time will tell. Well, let's go down and take a look at the scope and end this video. I didn't mean take a look at the scope. We'll go down and analyze the target, okay? Alright, I forgot to tell you, some people asked me about my targets. These are 3-inch dots here. So you can see from center to that first line is 1 inch, and then 1.5 inches for a total of 3 inches. Alright, so this first shot here, these first 2 shots was my sight in at 25 yards. You can see I didn't have to adjust the scope very much from my bore sighting. Then I moved out to 100 yards. You saw these first 3 shots. There's 2 in the black there, and then 1 up here. So that would be 1 inch, about 1 1/4 inch group there. Then I went up here to the top and shot these 3. That's a 1/2 inch to there. So that's probably 3/4 inch group. Alright, then I shot the 120 grain, and you can see the point of impact shifted, but dead center about 1 inch high. That's exactly where I want it for hunting. And there's a little 3-shot group that's probably a 1/2 inch. So that'll take care of this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Love my wife to death, and she got me a heck of a Christmas present. I'm very thankful. I hope the new year is going to be great for you all. I'll see you at the range after the new year. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Goodbye.